Hello everyone. Today we'll make a table lamp. Step 1. Find the pictures of the table lamp that you want to make. I found this one. Looks good. The really nice thing about this one is that I have a picture. I will save that. And with the picture there are also dimensions, which is really good. Therefore you get the proportions always right. Okay, step number 2. Open up your Fusion360 and save it first of all, as always, and give it a name, table lamp, and we're good to go. So we'll make a, first of all, new component, and we'll name it base. We can call it also white. We have activated it, and now we will add our canvas, which will be the picture which we will use for the dimensions. I can directly use this one. Right now I will select where I want the picture to be placed. I'll put front, and I will click here. And now I can make it a little bit bigger. And the best is if the center of the axis is also in the picture here. Right now the dimensions will not be correct, so we have to go to canvas. I'll click on the picture, calibrate, and now we will say from here to here is, as you see here, 56 centimeters. Now we have it in millimeters, so you see it's not good. So 56 or 560 millimeters. Click enter. And now should be correct dimensions. Now we'll create sketch, and we will make a center line. We'll try to move it as best as possible. And now we will make the base. So we will do fit point spline, and we will approximate the shape. There will be one bump per each stripe, or at least I'll try. Just clicking away. This model is quite easy to do. You always have to divide the model into small sections, and then it's easy to make. This one I don't like that much. Oh. Make it like this. Okay, finish. Now we will revolve this section along the axis. We'll click on the axis, this axis which we made in before. Now if you look at it, if we'll compare it to the picture, looks alright. Now it's in different colors, so we will click on, you can either right click and appearance, it says A, so we can directly click A, and we want something white. We'll try to see if there's anything white. Granite, that will do, or marble. Perfect. So the next component, let's say, will be this brass, fitting. Next thing, create, new component, fitting, brass. It's also good to have the material there. Now the good thing is that we can go to sketch 1, edit sketch, and we can continue from directly this. And then with the line, let's say all the way up to here. Good. Now we will activate this component, fitting brass, and we'll click revolve. We'll select the profile, axes. Good. And we have to change we can change the appearance to brass. Drag it. Perfect. Next thing, we need to have the shade. So again, create, new component. We'll rename it shade, and that will be textile. Again, we can go to the same sketch because we already have everything in there. And let's say it will be somewhere here. We will mimic the real shade. It has some wires, circular wires, and then the textile. And we can click tangent on this. The other end tangent to this. And now we will give it also some width, so it's not completely thin. Finish. And now we will activate the shade textile. Again, revolve. We will select the shapes. And axes, again, the same as always. Okay. Again, appearances. We can now go and look into the categories, fabrics, light brown. All right. We'll activate the whole assembly. And we look at it. We can compare it to the lamp. Already looks good. If we'll check some other pictures, the details, now we see there's a light bulb and another metal rod. So we can create that. So let's go to a new component. Light bulb. Or can use the same sketch because it's quite useful. I will say that this will be the light bulb. Like this. Here this will create some ugly surface, so I will click on this line and this line to make it perpendicular, and it will nicely. Later when we will make a round revolve out of it, axis this one, profile, perfect. Again, modify, appearance, and I will say glass. Frosted light can be, we'll download it. drag and drop. We can also drag it here in the components. Good. And so it is there. Now we are missing the rod. I will now hide the canvas so it's not obstructing our view. And the rod has to connect to somewhere here. So we'll create a new component. Connecting rod. Let's call it will be white. I again like to go to the same sketch that I was working with before. And I will go from the top to here. And I will give it some width. Let's make these lines parallel. And the width should be 3 millimeters in total. The diameter, so this one should be 1.5 because it should be only half. And also we need here some platform where everything is connected to, like this. Okay, we'll activate the connecting rod. We'll go to revolve. This one is 2 steps. So we will first of all select the axis, this one, and the profile, this. So that is our rod. And in the second step, again, revolve, profile, and then the axis, the central one, new body. Okay. And now we'll assign correct color by appearance. Again, something white, marble white. I think that is fine. I'll go here. So they are both white. But this rod should be also on the other side. So I'll go to the bottom here in the features. One feature is the fixture. The first one is the rod. So I'll now go to the patterns, pattern circular. I will select the features, the first one, the axis, I will say the central one. It automatically gave me 3. We only need 2. Okay. And we will activate the assembly. And now we can see on the inside, it's looking like this. If we'll compare to the picture, perfect. So now we have the finished model, and we should also make a quick render. So we'll line it up. It's also good if you see it like this, set it up properly. You can also try the in-canvas render to see how it looks like. Looks good. And later 3D programs, you can make the light bulb create its own source of light, so it will actually be much better. In Fusion, it's not possible, at least for my knowledge. So you'll save the image. Okay. You will save it to the computer. Then you can go to design, save your design. And for your use, you should export it. I always export it as a step file, which is the best one. And click export. and you're finished. So thank you for the watching, and if you need any 3D model, just write in the comments and maybe we'll select it for the next video and we'll make it for you. So have a good one. Bye bye.